the Iran deal pertained a completely innovative mechanism, which was that any one country in the JCPOA could trigger back all of the previous sanctions that the UN had imposed on Iran, including an arms embargo. And the Chinese and the Russians would not be able to veto it, which means that they preemptively gave up their veto. And this was designed to essentially disincentivize the Iranians from ever thinking about cheating on the JCPOA, because everything would quickly be snapped back on them. So much of the JCPOA was focused on making sure that the Iranians didn't cheat. Nothing was focused on making sure that the United States didn't abandon the agreement. And history turned out that it was the latter that was far more likely and did occur. But now the snapback provision expires in October. So the Europeans triggered the 30-day process for which, after those 30 days, if nothing is agreed upon, all of these old UN sanctions on Iran will come back in. And I don't think they did this because of a particular concern on the nuclear front, mindful of the fact that so much of Iran's nuclear program apparently had been destroyed by Trump, but rather that this has much more to do with their own relations with the United States, their desire to push the US in their direction on Ukraine, and the fact that Iran no longer is a costly card to sacrifice.